Authenticity Chat Part 4. All right. So I'm going to follow on from Part 3. And I'm talking a lot in Part 3 about how you are so many different pieces of such a vast array of intricate tapestry, essentially. Like you have so many different components of who you are that sometimes it can seem a bit confusing or daunting or unsure of what it means to be authentic because you're constantly shifting and changing. So if you want a little bit more information, jump back and watch number 3 first. Today, I actually want to talk about the people that you are with when you show up authentically. Because something that I've discovered and noticed and witnessed a lot in all caliber of people is that there are people that you can show up with in various ways and it feels authentic to do so. And there's other people that you need to not necessarily protect yourself from, but it feels safer or more congruent with yourself to only be certain parts of yourself because that's more authentic to you. And the key with authenticity is that it's so unique for everyone. And I think that's one of the reasons that it confuses people so much, because what is right for one person is completely wrong for the next. So today I wanted to talk about that there will be people in your life that you feel safe and secure and that it is comfortable to show up in many different ways. Because you know what it's like internally. You have components of yourself that might be loud or might be quiet or might be really philosophical or might be really foolish and silly or, all of the different pieces of ourselves. You're not going to bare your soul to every single person that you know. You need to actually qualify people for that and make sure that it is in alignment with yourself to be able to really share the deep waters that run within you. You're not just going to go to the supermarket and start bearing your deepest, darkest insecurities and feelings and, all different facets of who you are to the supermarket checkout person. But there will be friends or family members or people that are really close to you that you get to be the full rainbow of who you are. And these are people that have earned their stripes, so to speak. They show up equally emotionally available and vulnerable so that there's that reciprocity there. Because if you're going to give more than just one side of yourself to someone, you want that back. There needs to be that equal push-pull for most people to feel safe to truly connect. And whether that's romantically, whether that is with your friends, work colleagues, the people that are in your life, there will be people that you feel you can really be open with and trust that. That's a big key, is having that trust there. Because when we really show up authentically, we get to connect on a much deeper level than we do with those we keep in our life just on superficial terms. Now, I'm not saying that being superficial might not be authentic, because that might be what actually feels right for you and safe for you as well. So with saying that, what I'd just like you to do today is check in with yourself and ask yourself some valuable questions. Are there people in my life that you can just show up whoever and however you are in the moment, and that's accepted, and you do the same for them in return? And who are the people that maybe when you're around you have to tone yourself down, or that you feel you can only be certain ways around them. And you get to be curious as to why that is and whether that's something that you get to step into and self-grow from, or whether it's just completely in alignment with who you are and you're like, well, actually, this is what I want and the parameters that I want to have in this specific relationship. So I'm completely fine with them seeing these parts of myself, but they don't need to or get to have full access to all of you, because you're not going to be that way with everyone. So I feel my most pressing point today with the authenticity chat is not everyone has earned the right to see all of you and to get full connection and availability of your heart, mind, and soul. People need to earn that. So if any of this resonates with you today, I would love to hear from you. So drop me a comment or send me a DM. And I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll chat with you again soon.